welcome to this video. Today we're taking a look at Market Delta Trader, and we're going to talk about those ATOM orders again, the automated order management system within Market Delta Trader. So we did take a look at those, and in the last video we talked about how to submit profit targets and stop losses right along with your entry. So what we want to do is we're going to talk about multi-leg strategies this time. So I'm going to go ahead and choose my account. You can see that the ATOM section here is grayed out where it's not available. It will be available once you select your account name, so make sure to do that. Then you can click on the drop down menu for the ATOM section here. You see automated order management. So before we just did one leg, we didn't talk about multi-leg strategies, and essentially what multi-leg strategies allow us to do is set up different profit targets or stop losses for orders that have an order quantity of more than one. So for example, say we had two contracts that we were trading in this case. We can set up different profit targets or different stop losses for these. So let's go ahead and set up the first leg. So just like we did last time, we're going to go ahead and turn on the first leg. I'm going to set a quantity. I'm just going to use a quantity of 1 for this example. I'm now going to set up the stop loss and the profit target. So I turned both of those on here. And then I can set, again, the interval away from our entry price I want these to be. So for example, I could set something like 8 ticks away from my entry price for my profit target. I could set up a similar interval for my stop loss. I'm just going to choose 6 in this case. And of course we have that there. Now if we wanted to enter in a second leg, we can do that. So let's go ahead and do that. I selected on. Now I'm going to select the quantity available for this. Now what I need to do is set up the stop loss and the profit target for this second contract. So since this is a second contract, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to adjust the profit target and the stop loss a little bit higher here so that they are separated. So now I have a stop loss of 6 for this first one, a stop loss of 8 for this second one, and then I have a profit target of 8 for my first one and a profit target of 10 for my first one. I'll hit save and close. Now if I enter in with a quantity of 1 for my order, it's just going to use that first option here. So it's only going to use that first leg. Since there's not another order here, or not another contract that we used, there's no way for it to use that other leg. It's just going to use the first leg. So keep that in mind. I'm going to go ahead and cancel all and flatten my position there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a quantity of 2 this time. So if I select a quantity of 2 or an amount here that I want to, I'm going to go ahead and get into the market. And it looks like I need to just select the quantity here one more time. I'll select 2. Select OK. You see that quantity 2 is there. So remember, make sure you click the OK button there. We'll go ahead and get into the market here. And now you see I have 2 stop losses and I have 2 profit targets here. And I can adjust these just the same way I could adjust if I had 1 of each. See, I can move those just by clicking and dragging. Pretty easy there. And we can do the same thing if we had more than 2 contracts we're trading here. So that's what these multi-leg strategies are for. We can also adjust these to have a quantity for a different quantity for each one. So for example, say I wanted a quantity of 2 for this first profit target and stop loss, and a quantity of 1 for the second profit target and stop loss. I can do that. I'll select save and close. I'm going to go ahead and adjust my quantity. I'm just going to add a quantity of 1 there. So we're going to be a total quantity of 2. Remember, click OK there. I will now get into the market. And you can see here that we have a limit of 2 for that first one, and we have a limit of 1. So it knows to allocate those contracts appropriately here for the profit targets and stop losses there. So you can see we do have those stops, we have those profit targets, and we can use them just the same way. So this applies to using multi-leg, so whether we have 2 here or 5, it will work the same way. Adjust the quantities, the profit targets, the stop losses the way that you want, and then just enter into the market, and those will already be pre-deployed for you in a pretty easy manner. If you have any questions about this in the meantime, please feel free to visit our website at www.optimusfutures.com or give us a call.